All right, guys, I watched this video for Wednesday, July 31st. A quick reminder, FOMC announcement is tomorrow, and so I expect another dead morning and then maybe some chaos in the afternoon. So it's certainly not my favorite environment to trade in. I probably would have had a longer watch list, but I had Twitter scrolling, and I was reminded that the Democratic debate is tonight. And believe me, I'm not watching it. There's no way I'm going to watch that. To watch a bunch of grown people saying, "Hey, if you're black, we'll give you money. If you're gay, we'll give you money. If you're trans, we'll give you money. If you're green, we'll give you money." I just can't stand. And the sad thing is that actually works on some people. Jesus, Cardi B is endorsing Bernie Sanders. Cardi B couldn't win a spelling contest in the second grade against second graders. I'm convinced of that. But yet she's going to influence her 6.6 million followers because why? I honestly don't know. Everybody wants to look like they care, but if you really care, you do a little research first. And this whole, everything on Twitter is racist this, racist that. Racism is almost dead. Back in 1983, in my life, it didn't exist. It didn't exist at all. My son, I watched him grow up. It didn't matter if you were black, white, Mexican, whatever. You didn't ever hear him or any of his friends talk about it, ever, ever, ever. If you were a dick, they weren't your friend. If you were cool, they were your friend. It was just that simple, right? It was basically dead. Yes, there's some people in the backwoods that are still, full-on racist. Yes, there's some people that also hate white people, right? But overall, it's basically dead. But then the media gets their talking points faxed to them every Monday morning. Hey, this week, we're going with racist. Everything Trump says is going to be racist. Got it? Because, racist, like pedophile, those are hard names, they're hard words to shake. And so that's what they're doing. And it's pathetic. You watch them just try to ruin a life. My hope is that enough people are smart enough, whether you like him or hate him, enough people are smart enough to at least say, this racist thing's bullshit, right? You're going to tell me as much as Trump has been recorded with his knowledge and without his knowledge, he's never dropped the N-word or anything like that, but he's a racist, right? And believe me, if that was on tape, it would be everywhere. So I've seen him do more for every American than any president in my lifetime. And I hate seeing a group of people just throw racist at anybody, right? It's pathetic. The man isn't a racist. I don't really know any racists. The only racists I can really find are the ones that are calling everyone a racist because they see racism in everything, right? They decide, they see the word infested because a city's infested with rats, and they decide he's saying black people are an infestation. I mean, that's just the way they twist words around, and they're absolutely counting on their constituents being that freaking stupid. And sadly, it's going to work on a lot of them. But if you're a thinking person at all, whether you hate Trump or like him, at least think twice about whether or not he's really a racist, because that's the biggest load of horseshit I've ever seen. And I hate what's happening to this country. But I will say, when you see people that say racist about everything, I'm pretty sure they're just telling you what's in their heart, right? It's the ones that see race in everything that are the true racists. It was almost dead until Trump became president, and now they're just trying to keep racism alive, and it's, for lack of a better word, it's fucking pathetic. Anyway, VLRX. This is on watch because it topped out at 299, so we love whole number inflection points. If it breaks 3, nice volume today, it might continue to break out. Don't love it, but I'm going to watch it. HBIO. This one's interesting because you had the big pop, couple days lower on declining volume. This one, might be ready to turn back up. SLDB made a short video about this today. I like this chart a lot. Big spike, inside day, and curling back up. I like it over 605. That was today's high, knowing that 627 is the high from 3 sessions ago. And that's another potential catalyst for a big breakout. NAK really extended. This made a huge move, and I never got involved in this intraday, which is kind of sad. For me, I think this one needs to come in for a couple days, but I'll start watching it tomorrow. I'd love to see a couple day pullback on lower volume, and after that would be like one of my favorite setups. MAXR, nice volume spike today, and closed above its open, but it gave a lot of that volume spike back, but a pretty clean pullback. So after the volume spike, so I do think it's worth watching tomorrow. NOV, this sector seems to have been pretty hot today, and I've really this basically engulfed a month's worth of trading, so it might need to rest, but I do want to watch it tomorrow, maybe red to green. RIBT, I think the headline was they're making meatless meatballs, which to me means now they just got balls, right? So anyway, but whoops, nice volume spike and closed pretty strong, so maybe a red to green in that one tomorrow. PIRS had this topping tail yesterday, then today takes out yesterday's low and then rips right back up. This one's super interesting to me because that's some really impressive strength. SLRX, recent IPO that has been down, what, four or 5 days in a row now? Pretty close to all-time lows. I think that one's worth watching for a bounce tomorrow. DISH, also getting ahead of itself to the downside. It's got really nice support around this 34, 33 area. Look at all this trading that transpired. So looking for a bounce in that area if it gets down there. Lumber Liquidators LL, same thing, really beaten up. It's really fallen off a cliff here, but down to where it bounced off of last time. And then SGMA, strong stock that's pulled back for a couple days on lower volume. Watching for a turn back up in that one too. I'm done babbling. My apologies to anybody I offended who, if you know me, you're not offended. If you don't know me, you might be. I don't know, but it wasn't my intention. I'm just sick of it. I'm sick of it. The world's getting stupid, and we gotta fix it. I'm done babbling. We'll see y'all tomorrow.